they're geckos that have been around. All girls love miniguns. Now let's go get. I like No Bark. I don't wanna rain on his parade by stealing his only thing that we're.
Local gangs like the Kings, civilian population free site.
Say Sanjeev Rajin, custodian. Oh, poor guy. Alright, well, I found one more of the bombs, so I'm glad I actually sat. Ooh, that would have been. Probably would have crippled us. Or damaged our legs anyways, because we can actually repair our legs unrealistically. I got a special guest star, my pug. She doesn't want to get on the crawl next to me, but... Come here. Lady, come here. Come on. Lady, come in. Come on. Okay, now she's finally came over. Good girl. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck, he's angry. That's the thing, is you can't win them all. Like, I did... He's angry that we killed all his nightkin friends, even though... I didn't want to kill the ghoul, and I don't want to reload. So I guess we're just living with the fate that we got rolled. Should have just fucking listened to us, buddy. You would have walked out of here with the location of more stealth boys, but you nope. Whatever. My bumper sword.
Ooh, got something.
Or I guess Veronica's bumper sword.
Is it a dress?
Whatever, I wanted to fuck with that. If he left, he would have literally picked up Antler, and it's like, you can't pick up these things. How does he get to pick them up? Anyways, it like despawns or whatever, but yeah. I guess Davison doesn't get his stealth boy, happy stealth boy ending that we wanted to give him. This is where they were trying to get to. Before we get back up, I'm just gonna... Holy shit, there's a lot of cigarettes.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
How did you know? Dawn, lady, come on. She likes to put her paw right on. I don't have like a play mat or a mouse pad, so I'm using like a piece of paper, and she likes to scratch at it to get my attention, and poor lady. It's not like I gotta like move her around or adjust her, because she like tries to crawl and nuzzle, and it's cute, but she'll like scratch and just, if I let her sit there and scratch, she will scratch till there's blood. I can put her right next to the mic, you can hear the weird noises she makes. It's like dog. It's like the definition of dog. What's the word? Anguish? Puggy lives in a constant pain. She's old, but she doesn't have. She has the only thing wrong with her is she has like some back leg issues, so she'll lose her balance a lot, and she can't go downstairs well, so I have to carry her down. But other than that, she's a pretty healthy old dog, and I plan on having her for the next years, or as many years as I can, even though I do plan on moving, and I can't bring her with me, sadly, but I plan on having I'm going to make a few videos of her, not just shorts, but a few videos of her for BitChute and YouTube. Because I always want to have the memories of her, and if not on my OneDrive or whatever you want to call it, I can at least have her on YouTube and other things. I just picked her up and put her on my lap, or I guess the side of my lap.
Is the way clear? Praise the Creator and bless you, Wanderer.
Dude, I'm not happy. I had to massacre a group of people to fucking let you go get through. That is not
I
okay.
hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Just because they're super mutants and didn't have full concept of their actions doesn't. I mean, they're murderous or not animals. That's a bad way of putting it, because they were once human beings, but they have like brain issues, like schizophrenia. They have all the fucking keywords of this person can't fully consent or like has control over their actions. So I mean, I don't feel happy about massacring them. It's like basically massacring a fucking mental asylum. Like, oh sure, in the short term you could say you're freeing up space and carbon and oxygen for other people, but what'd you really do? You murdered someone's aunt, you murdered someone's uncle, you murdered someone's cousin, brother, any number of things, because that, before they were nightkin, they were human, and before they were dipped into FEV or exposed to so much radiation and FEV that they turned. It's hard to say where some super mutants come, because there's definitely ones that are from Master's Army, like Marcus and Jacobstown and a few others, but for the most part you can kind of assume that either they're new mutants or they're ones that are from the Master's Army. I'm not sure what the West Coast story is for some of the mutants. Because I know for a while there was someone that was actually making more mutants. But I can't remember if it was like a side quest in Fallout 2 or what was the whole story. Yes, Puggy, I hear you. Oh boy, I can either... I'm gonna keep those, I'm gonna use them for my, I plan on getting conceal and carry guns, but for the most part, I just straight up plan on destroying the Tops Casino if I can't convince Swank to let me through. That sounds mean and, like, cruel and not characteristic of me, but let's just say this. He had his chance. I'm going to show him the cigarettes and Benny's lighter, and if that ain't good enough, I'm going to shove them both up their asses. Yeah, we're just doing one last go through of here, because we won't be coming back here a lot, but this is definitely not the last time we'll be here, but it's definitely for a while we're not going to be coming back, so we're just going to make sure we grab everything we can. The pug makes intense noise when it wants attention. I want to press Q and just like have my character keep running, but oh. Come on, Edie. Get out of the way. Once we get our lock picking skills to like 100, we can actually just brute force our way through most of the doors. Or easy locks, anyways. Alright. Okay, okay. Oh! Dude, what is up with the stealth boys in this area? I get there's a... I don't have much interest in that. I guess he had a preference for Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Well, wasn't a total loss. Look what I got. Liquid ambrosia.
You stole these?
Victimless crime.
How so?
Nobody died.
That's not...
No, he's right.
That's not my brand anyway.
Well, suit yourself, fat boy. More for me.
I want to hotkey stim packs, but I know I'll go through them faster, so we'll just leave them as they are right now. Okay, perfect. The in-house team player beds for those who want to be a team player and not leave and see their family. Yeah, I'll take that. I got that gun that we need to fill up on. There are 5.56 pistols, but the reason why it's called that gun is it's a special variation. It's a play on a... It's not a play on words, but fans used to call this the 5.56 pistol in the old games that gun, so I think that's why they call it that. So we'll just go with that. Fuck it. We're just gonna drink a beer and hope we don't get addiction. In fact, just to be safe.
Sissy.
Alright, well, I think that's all we really... Yeah, we'll just head towards the basement now and try to... Yeah. Okay. Now I remember where the basement is. Alright, now I'll show you... I was gonna just run down there and show you the rockets, but I'll let Jason explain what he's trying to do. As you can see, this place is called Repcon Rocket Co. Oh jeez, there's so much scrap. If I was in Fallout 4, I'd be grabbing everything. I almost want to make a mod that makes Fallout 4 playstyle valuable in Fallout New Vegas, but at the same time, I almost prefer the no picking up junk rule of Fallout New Vegas. Jesus, there's so much shit. Anyways, I was gonna say, before it got too far into the episode, that my plans were... I was gonna level up a bit off camera, but I was gonna do like 30-second clips of like me killing things, and so it's not too big of a drastic jump of like, oh, you're this level to wow, we're already at blood money. So it won't be completely out of all of it. There'll just be a big time difference between this time and the next time we'll be doing a full video. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's the ladder that leads out to the sideways, or side entrance. As soon as you see it, you're like, shit, I should have seen that when I first came through. Oy. Let's see if Veronica will wear the spacesuit.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Better. You may now breathe the oxygen in the atmosphere. Nope. I guess she has better gear on now, but we'll keep that and put it on Boone, because Boone loves the space suit. I swear to God, he loves it. As a child, Boone wanted to be an astronaut.
One last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always. Yes, the rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
Are those surface-to-surface rockets, or will they launch you to urban
I
orbit?
understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest. After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the Great Journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both.
Jeez. Don't mind that. I mean, that is true. Humans have done some shitty things to ghouls throughout the Fallout series canonically. And I mean, I've seen some playthroughs of Fallout 1 where players literally just like say, I'm gonna sit on the outlines of Necropolis and wait a few days until the supermutants massacre them so I can just steal the ghoul's water chip. And it's like, excuse me. You're not in the wrong for doing that because you don't want to kill the ghouls by taking the water chip, but you don't want to kill the ghouls by fighting them to take the water chip either. It's a big conundrum, but
such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger. Chris shall be declared the saint of the Great Journey before we depart. I hope this will ease his sadness.
Goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
I don't think he's a bad person for doing that to Chris. I think he's just, well, if this guy is ignorant to his own fate, he isn't going to let Chris die. That's the only saving grace for Jason. Otherwise, I would honestly be sending him to I'd be sabotaging this shit and killing him. If they were going to let Chris die, I would honestly not feel bad about doing that. But since they will not let Chris onto the launch pad or even near the rockets, and they're like, Chris, we locked it and we sealed it, you're staying. I will let them fly off into their far beyond and see where they go, because I like the ending slide where they make a journey. They make a journey somewhere, and I'll wait till the ending. I have Cage, so we can continue after the game ends. I don't. Whatever, Chris.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks
How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
I will track down the igniting agent.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough. Bye.
Sorry, I'm messing around with my bong for a second, and we'll be back to getting the igniting agent. I'm honestly curious about Jason's lore. Like, where the hell did he come from? Was he ever at Necropolis? How long has he been alive? Is he a fresh ghoul? Or is he someone that's been around the block a few times, and that's why he's so spiritualistic and worldly? I'm not saying he's a messiah-like figure for the ghouls, but I definitely think he's a prophet-esque person for the ghouls to take comfort in and like that kind of stuff. And we'll leave before I do my bong rip, because they're all really close to the Repcon facility, thank God. The only one that's kind of a pain in the ass is the thruster or the thruster modules. Yeah, it's literally just like right behind some rocks, and you're like, what? I missed that, and it's like, yeah, there's a. What is that over there? Oh God, what's wrong with me? I literally am like risking radiation poisoning for absinthe and chems. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't think we looted him. Let's. Yeah, we didn't. Interesting. You want to recharge your pistol, Veronica?
Stuff, aren't you?
In a sense. In a sense. Okay. Now we'll just grab that real quick before we end this episode. Yep, we finally are going back to Novak. It's been an episode or two, and we've helped the ghouls out a little bit, but we're still not out of the woodwork yet. Oh wait, actually, I'll show you a cool little Easter egg or tidbit about the thing. I'm sure if you're watching this, I'm sure you're one of the people that like TK Mantises, or like one of the people that do like Fallout lore, or Fallout fun facts. In Fallout 3, Raiders, there is no Viper gang or named gangs. There's only Raiders, and this is the only Wasteland-esque Raider you will find in the game. And my headcanon is she came in the middle of the night and Boone was not down with whatever she was selling or looked like she was about to do, so he just capped her right in the head. It could be Manny for all we know, but I like to think it was Boone. Just to give my version of Boone a little bit of filler lore or backstory or embellishment. It's a dead mole rat? Yeah, it's a dead mole rat. I think the golden geckos killed the mole rat. What are golden geckos? Well, they're geckos that have been around radiation a shit ton. I'm gonna press pause real quick. Yeah, the igniting agents, thank God, not in the middle of that radiation hellhole.
Got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Oh.
Damn!
God, no wonder why she hides her head. Veronica got granny hair. That might just be for that helmet, or I don't know. Anyways, I think that's it for this episode for the most part. Unless we can catch that caravan. We're not gonna rob it, but... Okay, we caught it.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Okay, I guess we're just gonna... I didn't think this through. I don't think we're gonna catch them. Veronica! God damn it!
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I wanted to play the sound bit where she's like, if you say stay close, she'll be like, this is as close as I get until you turn into a lakey brunette. And it's like, damn, same. Oh, it's our man of the hour, No Bark. What the? Oh, it's a wind ramen.
Hey there. Need... Sure.
Okay, that's not a bad amount of caps. I actually think I can work with that. Ah, it's terrible condition. Those are OP. I don't want to sell those. Those are fucking OP. That is OP. We're stockpiling that. So I'll sell some wine, like a white mom.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Yeah, that dude's obsessed with Counter-Strike. So you'll probably won't be the last time we'll see him up and on that tonight or next few episodes.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yes, all your caps, please. Oh, fuck you.
Hey there. Need anything?
All your caps, please. Actually, hold on. I don't think I'm wearing my best suit.
Hey there. Need anything?
All your caps. Calmly, please. It's a 2 caps difference, so that adds up. We'll try to keep our barter down just so we don't try to outdo. There's a few skill checks where winning is not winning. Let's just say it like that. And there's a few characters where if you outwit them or they feel insecure or slighted by you, they will bite you in the ass. So we'll just keep our characters somewhat gimped in some regards. Like we'll use skill books and outfits to win some skill checks so we can actually progress a little bit in some degree, but also keep our ass safe. I think that's enough for the item we're needing, but we'll just... They're gonna be in our area for a sec, so we'll just run upstairs and sort through our shit, try to find some more stuff to sell to them. Okay. I think that's enough for this episode. I've drawn it out a little bit too much and I've been quiet, so I'm gonna end it right here. You all take